Have you ever been handed a kazoo and forced to join a marching band parade route? Downtown was packed for the Founders Day parade. I'd only stopped to buy coffee, but the streets were so crowded I got swept into the staging area. I'm trying to push through when someone shoves a kazoo in my hand and wraps a silver sash around me that says Harmony Heights Community Band. Before I can protest, a woman with a clipboard is pushing me into formation. You're late! Third row, between the trumpets and flutes. When we hit Main Street, remember the formation change we practiced. She's already moved on to yelling at someone else. I'm now standing in the middle of 40 people in matching silver uniforms while I'm wearing jeans and a Harry Potter t-shirt. The kazoo in my hand is bedazzled with rhinestones. A teenage trumpet player leans over. You're the emergency replacement? Thank God. Gerald had food poisoning and we needed someone for the harmonies. I start to explain I'm not Gerald's replacement, but the band director blows his whistle. Remember, we're doing the full Broadway medley, then the patriotic section, finishing with Sweet Caroline. Energy, people! The drums start. Everyone begins marching. If I try to leave now, I'll disrupt the entire formation and probably cause a pileup, so I march. The muscle memory from high school gym class kicks in. Left, right, left, right. The girl next to me with a flute whispers, just follow my lead and buzz into the kazoo during the chorus parts. We turn onto Main Street. Hundreds of people are watching. Kids are waving. I panic buzz into the kazoo, producing a sound like a dying goose. Somehow it blends with everyone else's instruments. The trumpet kid gives me a thumbs up. You're nailing Gerald's part. We're playing something from Cats now. I don't know the melody, so I just kazoo randomly whenever everyone else gets louder. An elderly woman in the crowd locks eyes with me and starts crying. She mouths beautiful. I kazoo harder, thinking maybe I'm accidentally good at this. Then comes the formation change. Everyone shifts into a star pattern. I have no idea where to go, so I just stay in the center. Turns out that's exactly where the kazoo soloist is supposed to be. The band director points at me. This is apparently my moment. The entire band goes quiet. I panic and play Mary Had a Little Lamb as dramatically as possible on the kazoo. The crowd goes wild. Someone shouts, interpretive genius. The band director looks confused but pleased. We reform and continue marching. The flute girl whispers, that wasn't the planned solo, but honestly, it was better. During Stars and Stripes Forever, I get confident. I'm kazooing with passion, adding little flourishes and trills. A man is filming me specifically. A small child breaks from the crowd to hand me a flower. I'm having the time of my life when I spot my coworker Diane in the crowd. She's staring at me with complete bewilderment. We reach the judges' stand for the parade competition. The band director whispers urgently, remember, hold the final note of Sweet Caroline for 8 counts. The opening plays. Everyone's swaying. Sweet Caroline! We all sing. Bum bum bum. The crowd screams it back. This is magical. I'm part of something beautiful. On the final note, I hold my kazoo note so long I get lightheaded. The judges are nodding approvingly. We march past into the dispersal area. Everyone's hugging, crying about how perfect it was. The band director approaches me. That solo interpretation was revolutionary. How long have you been playing? I'm about to confess when Gerald shows up, green-faced and wobbly. Sorry I'm late. The medicine kicked in and he sees me holding his kazoo. Who's this? The band goes silent. The director looks between us. If Gerald's here, then who? The truth comes out. Instead of being angry, the band starts laughing. The trumpet kid says, she was better than Gerald anyway. Gerald looks offended, but then admits, I don't even know how to play kazoo. I just wanted to be included. It turns out half the kazoo section doesn't actually know how to play. They just make noise and hope for the best. The judges announce winners over the loudspeaker. Third place goes to Harmony Heights Community Band, with special recognition for innovative kazoo performance. Everyone cheers and lifts me up. Someone hands me the trophy to hold for photos. The director pulls me aside. Look, we practice Thursdays. Gerald's quitting. Apparently kazoo gives him anxiety. Want his spot? I tell him I don't live in Harmony Heights. Neither do half our members. We just love parade music and needed a name. That was 6 months ago. I'm now the lead kazoo player for 3 different community bands. My apartment is full of decorative kazoos. I've learned you can play Bohemian Rhapsody on kazoo and make grown adults cry. Diane still can't look at me without laughing. She calls me Kazoo Karen, even though that's not my name. Last week, a documentary filmmaker contacted me. They're making a film about amateur musicians who found their calling later in life. I didn't have the heart to tell them I'm only 26 and never meant to be a musician at all.